everybody, I'm Rachel from Queen Vacuum, and today I wanted to talk to you about my newest baby, the Miele S4 Neptune canister vacuum. Now, you've seen a lot of my videos, I'm sure, of the Miele S7, my first baby. She's wonderful. It's an upright vacuum that does everything. Hard floors, area carpets. That's what my house is basically, how it's laid out. And I know a lot of your houses are the same way. And you've seen how agile and nimble and wonderful she is for above floor dusting and then the regular floors. However, I needed to share with this with you because I have not been the biggest fan of canister vacuums. It's a preference thing. A lot of people, I'm not alone, just think it feels weird to have a vacuum cleaner tagging behind you. This feels a little bit cumbersome sometimes. It takes a little getting used to. So, although canisters are really the greatest way to do the mixed flooring situation and doing your dusting, not everyone's very comfortable with them. I was one, until now. What I realized was I've just been tortured with big, clunky canister vacuums my whole life. That just drove me insane. So, when I took this little gal home, it really changed my perspective. We kind of rescued it from retirement. The S4 series has now made way for the new S6 series, compact canister vacuum that will have an electric power nozzle option. But this is so cute and my favorite color, so I had to have her. But I also like to be able to give you guys personal experience tips, not just reading specs off a sheet. We have the maintenance end that gives us a lot of insight to the workings of vacuums, pros and cons. But when you use something in your home, it makes a big difference, and you can really give a lot, I think, better advice for folks when you use it on your own. So, the S4s, which are now going to be the S6s, are Miele's smallest canister series. These are more on par with the quality of the S5 series. They're big flagship ones. These have the most developed seals, internally and externally, gives them the longest lifespan and best filtration. But this is more of a compact size. You lose just a few of the convenience features like onboard tools. This is going to use a vario clip on the hose, so you can keep your tools on the outside. But that's of course because she's a little bit smaller. They still utilize the bags that Miele is famous for, these high filtration bags with the closure. These are the FJM size, a little bit smaller than the GN, but still awesome. Now the Neptune itself comes with a couple different things. Standard on Miele's are the variable adjustment telescoping wands. That's really nice because if you're kind of short like me, you can use it small like this. If you're tall, or someone in the house is tall, you've got quite a reach. It also allows you to really get up there when you're dusting to get every nook and cranny. Also, what the Neptune comes with, and this is going to be standard with the S6s and still the S5 series, they come with this beautiful, beautiful parquet twister floor brush. Now, you may think that a floor brush is a floor brush, but let me tell you something. Take a look at this compared to just a standard floor brush. It's deluxe, nice horsehair. However, a couple differences. You notice the brush pattern on this. This just has a gap cut out in the front. You need air to get in as you're vacuuming, so the crumbs can get in there and air can go in. However, the sides are blocked off, and so is the back, so this can only clean on the forward pass. Also the neck, although it does, swivel so you can twist from side to side, if you were to bend down this way, you lose contact with the floor unless you twist, which is kind of awkward. Parquet Twister has a notched pattern all the way around, which allows air and dust to fly in there at every side. So you can clean forward, back, side to side. It has a really nice amount of a surface tension. You can really feel it suction to the floor. But the best part is this specially articulating neck. It allows it to twist from side to side and for you to adjust up and down as you're vacuuming. Inherently, when you're going back and forth, you're going to be raising and lowering your wand. And that keeps perfect contact as you're vacuuming. It's extremely, extremely agile. Can really get in a lot of nooks and crannies. So even say like you want to be lazy and not get in be moving all your furniture all the time. This gets around in ways that you just would not normally. Okay? So you can also get quite a ways underneath furniture and stuff like that. So that's that. By the way, you can see that she stores on her bum if you like. If you're going upstairs, having it sit like this is very, very handy so it's not toppling down the stairs. You're not going to be blocking the exhaust because it comes out the top, which means that while you're doing your regular vacuuming, your air comes up out the top instead of disturbing all the dust bunnies on the floor. That's no good. The Neptune particularly comes also with the turbo nozzle, and this allows you to do carpeting. The spinning brush here is driven by an air-driven turbo fan inside there, so you get some agitation on the carpet. You have to have a spinning brush in order to deep clean carpet, even if it's just an area rug. You got to do that to lift up out the hair, the dust, the embedded carpet fibers, and stuff like that. It's a little more gentle, a little less aggressive than an electric power nozzle with an electric motor. But the good thing is that you save a lot of money because there's no electricity in here, there's no electricity in the wands, and it's a non-electrified hose. So, even though it's a little more gentle, a little bit more appropriate for sometimes if you have a delicate kind of carpet, you do save several $100 over an electrified version. So that's what she comes with. It is beautiful. There are other tools that you can buy if you like. There's turbo nozzles, a handheld version that you can plug in on here if you want to do carpets, upholstery. This is where my kitty cat likes to sleep, and I don't like hair on my behind, so you can use those. Those are an optional tool that you can buy from Miele. Let's see. The wonderful thing about these two is that another standard feature with Miele is variable suction, which is really important when you want to do floors. Then go to hard, soft surfaces like this, or very delicate surfaces like your keyboard or silk plants. You can adjust your suction down. And the suction on this is out of this world. Oftentimes, I end up using this on a lower suction setting because it's so suctiony to the floor carpet, and you get a little bit better mobility, so you can reduce that suction, which is a much greener, energy efficient way to clean. So let's turn this on. Maximum power right now. You can hear the difference with the low suction setting. I'm a soap opera model in my spare time. Let's just play with some of the sprinklies here. Alright. Hope you can see this. Now watch this. We're going to go backwards. So you get a clean sweep. Normally you would not be getting that with a standard floor brush. Let's just give you an idea. Look at the turbo. Can you see the spinning? I also like the swivel casters on these so they get out of your way very nicely. You can hear everything going up and down. If it were too hard to push, I would just reduce my suction like that. I can adjust my wand on the fly. Very agile, very comfortable. If I were really lazy, I still could use this on the hard floor. It's not actually going to start scraping anything. It's just nice and agile. Okay? Time's up, guys. I want to thank you for joining me. And come on down to Queen Vacuum in Red Bank at 156 Monmouth Street. Our Neptune City store is another great place if you want to bring in things for repair, or we don't have the Mieles down there just yet, but very soon. So check us out on queenvacuum.com or on Facebook, Queen Vacuum, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.